fun. Thank you, Kay. Hello. Thank you. Oh my god. I kind of have a headache right now. But I'm surviving. I drank like an entire bottle of water. So we will do it. Hi, it's me. Hi, me. It's me, Komori Fiore, Earth's new evil robot overlord. I've returned from the ashes. I have crawled out of the dirt mound that I was buried in after the disaster. The disaster that was the last few weeks. Anyway, hi. Headband. Oh, that was a thing. I have to mention, I don't have my redeems on. I don't know if I can keep them on because they keep crashing my OBS in the middle of my streams. I don't want to have to remove them because I like having redeems and there's more than I wanted to add. But I have them off at least for now until maybe I can figure out why they keep destroying my streams in the middle of it. And yeah, I was like, midnight for you. That's right. You're over in Europe. You're in Europe or wherever. I don't know what country. Probably Britland. You're not gonna stay long, unfortunately. That's fine. You came here to say hi. But yes, hello, everybody. Hi, Silver. Hi, Kay. Hi, Kyoku. Hi, Sky. Hi, I'm not reading this. Hi, Cam. Hello, Cam. Hello. Okay, I'm not gonna reactivate my model. I just sat down again. Okay. First says hello. But yes, I'm around again. Hopefully for a good chunk of time now. I'm gonna not be streaming as much as I normally would. I'm gonna do maybe like 3 streams a week, most likely, just to like get back into it so I don't immediately slam face first into the wall again that I just fucking climbed over. But it's good. I've calmed down? I don't know what the word would be. De-stressed enough. I have de-stressed enough that I am surviving now. I am not in constant panic mode or whatever the hell I was doing back during the last few weeks. But yeah, I've been getting more work done that I've had backed up and a lot of important things. But I have gotten a lot of that out of the way, thankfully. So I've just been working on that stuff and it's been nice. I was pretty comfortable just sitting around doing commissions, not having to worry about excess things like keeping up with the streams and whatnot, because I do have a lot of stuff that I need to do for streams and other projects. Which is also part of it, but now that I've gotten a lot of my commissions and stuff, like, at least partially sorted out now, Yay! Hello! Holly Molly, she is back with the milk! I am back! Oh, wait, hold on, I gotta come back with the milk. You're right. I'm pretty sure I actually have, like, a strawberry milk asset that I used for some stream. I don't know which one I use it for, but I think I have strawberry milk. Here we go. I don't have regular milk, but I got the strawberry milk. I hope you guys like strawberry milk. Yay, there we go. Just for you, chat. Strawberry milk is so good. What is your favorite milk flavor? What is your favorite milk flavor? Because there's like a bunch of there's a strawberry, there's chocolate, there's banana, there's vanilla, there's orange, which is one I had recently that's actually pretty fucking good. That's a good one. I really like vanilla milk, honestly. Vanilla milk is goated, but orange milk is really goated, and so is strawberry milk. Pace yourself till you get back into the swing of things. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. You'll be back on top in June. Real and true. Oh, get strawberry and choco powder for milk. Mix them both. It's baller. Oh, like a chocolate-covered strawberry kind of thing. Oh, that's neat. I've seen chocolate banana milk, like a chocolate-covered banana, but I haven't seen chocolate strawberry. That sounds good. Like strawberry milk, not chocolate. Never had vanilla milk. Yeah, vanilla milk is not like as common as the others. It's more common than banana milk. I miss banana milk. Banana milk was so good. They used to sell that in my store. Not anymore. And now I'm sad. And I'll just buy bananas, put them in a blender, and then squish them in with milk. It'll be fine. It'll be great. Break chat. Oh yeah, well, hold on. I should actually put like the notice up there, or maybe I'll just do a text thing. Redeems. Hold on. Redeems aren't up. Redeems not up. Sad face. That's not how you spell redeems. There we go. Yeah, cause like I don't want to have them up because they keep crashing my stream. They keep crashing my OBS, so I just don't have them active now. I don't know if I'm gonna bring them back. I would like to. But do you guys, have you been keeping track of what redeems are crashing my OBS? Because it's happened a handful of times. I know at least a handful of them have been the hydrate redeem specifically. But have other ones been also doing it? I feel like a yawn one might have done it at some point. Because, like, if it's just the hydrate redeem, maybe I can just remove that one or make a new one and hope it doesn't break it. It is mostly hydrate. That's what I thought. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll have them off for now. 2 yawns. Okay, it was. Oh, 2 yawns and 1 hydrate. Okay. So it also is the yawn one. Oh yeah, hi Marv. Hello. Got a new set of fitted sheets and pillowcases. Oh, cool. I probably could use one of those. Mine are getting a little old. But your mom used to make a banana milk, which was amazing. Heck yeah, dude. Cause it's just banana puree and milk, right? And what is banana puree? But if you put a banana in a blender, right? That's basically what a puree is. It's just like a liquid fruit. Liquid fruit. Does seem like the aggressive water drinking do be causing issues. If you guys, but yeah, that's why I have the little head pat thing. I just pointed to my actual head. Head pat thingy on today, because if you guys can't head pat me, it'll be here regardless. It's here in spirit. But yeah, I guess it is yawn and hydrate are the ones that keep crashing it. I don't know, man. But sheets are so much better than normal sheets for me since I don't have to tuck them every day. Wait, isn't a fitted sheet just the like the thing that goes underneath of you? Like it's not like a cover, like covers, like not blankets. It's just what goes over your bed. Are there versions that you have to tuck in? There are not fitted sheets? That's a thing? What? That sounds horrible. Who would do that? Who invented that? But yeah, the orange milk is a thing. Interesting. I would have thought the citrus in the orange would cause the milk to curdle. Yeah, no, it's like orange creamsicle. Yeah, like orange sherbet. It's like an orange creamsicle kind of thing. It's sweet. It's not like a citrusy orange flavor. It's like orange creamsicle kind of dad. Like orange ice cream. It's like that. Yeah, non-fitted sheets. I've never heard of non-fitted sheets. Make them fit. Make them fit. Show them who is boss. Tell them they need to fit or you will burn them. Usually you use both so you can replace the sheet and keep the fitted sheet upon. What the heck? I've never had a not fitted sheet. I've never seen a not fitted sheet. Why would you use a not fitted sheet? Is that really a thing? I'm learning. This is an educational stream. I've learned this today. Oh, you need to ask for the recipe. It couldn't be just bananas and milk. Yeah, it's probably something else because at that point, bananas and milk would just kind of make like a smoothie or like a milkshake kind of do that. Starting to regret financing this toaster after that banana opinion. Wait, what? Wait, what banana opinion? Banana opinion? What? That, like, if you make a puree, it's a banana. It's just banana in a blender? What else is a puree made of? Puree is just mixed up, squishy, like, liquefied fruit. That's what a banana is. I mean, that's what puree is. source, I worked at Wawa and we used puree fruit for the milkshakes and stuff, the smoothies. And I looked at the Airhead, she doesn't get it. I don't get it unless you're talking about some other banana milk, in parentheses innuendo. Is that what you're talking about, you little freak? You little freak. I'll hit you with a banana. Bonan. I love bananas though. Would always wake up with them half pulled out from under the bed and I had to retuck them. That sucks. Clean sheets without having to remove the fitted sheet as often. I guess so. The thing is, the fitted sheet is the least annoying thing to put back on your bed. When you put because when you wash your sheets, you know, you wash your pillowcase, you wash the fitted sheet, and you wash like your blanket and comforter and whatever that you have on top of it. The fitted sheet, aside from the pillowcase, is the least annoying thing to put back on. I would rather put on a fitted sheet than a not fitted sheet over top of it. Because putting in the blankets is super annoying. The fitted sheet, you just kind of like, boop, boop, you just put in the corners and you're good. It's fine. Having a not fitted sheet over top of a fitted sheet just sounds annoying and extra work. Slandering you? When am I not slandering you, dude? I'd hell of a time trying to convey to your mother that fitted sheets are still actually sheets. I guess it depends on your definition of sheet, because it is sheet. Normally when I think sheet, I think of like a blanket, like the blanket that goes on top of you, like a cover, like the cover blankets. Usually the thin one is called like a sheet or blanket or whatever, and then the thicker one is called a comforter, sort of. And then I had a heavy throw blanket on top of it. A big heavy, is it called a throw blanket? It might be too big to be a throw blanket. I don't know, but I have 3 covers, 3 sheets on my bed, not including the fitted sheet. Yeah. Oh, she worked in the trenches of Wawa, so I think she knows what she's talking about. Real and true. Real and true and factual. But yeah, I remember looking at like the ingredients on the fruit puree and it's just fruit. It's pretty much just blended up fruit and maybe some like sweetener or like liquid to keep it more liquefied. But it's the primary ingredient puree, it's just fruit. It's just blended up fruit. Yeah, bedsheet tech discussion chat. It's real and true. I would know a thing or two about bed sheets. I've been using them since I was a child. Not when I was an infant, though. I crawled out and survived on the streets. I slept in a cardboard box in the rain. I know what it's like to suffer at the age of 14 months. Hello, yes. Oh, you got them in the wash for a quick wash before I actually get them set up. Your current set lasted in use since around 2020 without needing any fiddling. Fiddling? Wah! Wah! Ah, wah! Would a potato puree count as a potato smoothie? I don't think so, because smoothies need, like, ice. A potato puree is just, like, mashed potatoes. A potato puree, that's just, like, thinner, like, more liquefied mashed potatoes is what a potato puree would be. But then you would, because smoothies are cold drinks. Smoothies are cold, specifically, so you need ice in them. You have to have ice in a smoothie, and you need to have, like, ice cream or some kind of dairy-based kind of thing in a milkshake. But specifically, it has to be cold with ice for a smoothie. So you would, if you mixed ice and probably some milk with the potato, with mashed potatoes, that could be, yeah, it's a potato smoothie, I guess. I don't know why you'd want that. I think I would arrest you if you tried to hand me a potato smoothie. But, yeah, I guess. Potato puree sounds vile, but I also don't care for potatoes. I like potatoes in some forms. Some forms are good. Oh, like needing to retuck or mess with outside the occasional wash. Yeah, my fitted sheet, I've never had an issue with. I've never had my fitted sheet come unfitted. My regular sheets sometimes get annoying. Like, they pull up from one side. Because of me, like, spinning around in my sleep. I'll do, like, barrel rolls in the middle of the night. I'll become, like, a bundle. But it pulls it up from, like, one side, and it's really annoying for my sheets. And it's always random which side it is. Whenever I wash my sheets, sometimes it's like the nearer side, which is easier because my bed's like up against a wall. Like, so only the one side is like usable. And so if it's the part that comes up is the one facing me, I can just grab my sheets and like pull it back and it's fine. But if it's the part that keeps coming up on the opposite side over by the wall, I have to like lean over and shove the sheets back down into the crevice, and it's really annoying. And that's what they're doing right now. I gotta take them out and wash them and hopefully not have them do that again. I hate it. Hi 50! Mashed potato slurry. Gross. That's horrible. I like some potatoes. I like some french fries. It depends on how they're made. Potato chips also depends on the potato chip. Mashed potatoes are hit or miss with me. You have to have like good mashed potatoes. Oracle made really good like cheesy mashed potatoes. Those were awesome. Baked potatoes can be good if you have like the full things, like with the butter and like the not whipped cream, what is it called? Sour cream. Like if it's a loaded baked potato, that's goated. God, what other forms of potato are there? What else do you make potatoes with? What else can you do with a potato? Potato salad. Oh, potato salad is also pretty good, I suppose. It depends. That's another thing. Potatoes, each type of potato is so dependent on that, if it's good or not for me. It's so hit or miss. They gotta be peak. They gotta be peak in any specific form. I won't accept potatoes in any form unless it's good. Sweet potato. Oh, sweet potato smoothie or Irish potato shit. Irish potato. Okay, I love sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are one of my favorite foods, bro. Irish potatoes aren't potatoes. Irish potatoes are not potatoes. They're candy. Irish potatoes are made of sweet cream. It's cream cheese, a fuck ton of sugar, coconut, and cinnamon is like the ingredients to sweet potatoes. They're so good. Or not sweet potatoes, Irish potatoes. Criminy Christmas. Oh, Nikkei is bringing back the Nier characters. Like right after the Stellar Blade collab, my gems are going to hurt. Oh no. Wait, Nikkei is that the... Oh no, that's the... I keep getting Nikkei and Infinity Nikki mixed up because they have similar names. I'm being like, oh my god, dude, Infinity Nikki, that's the dress up game. Can I like put 9S in like a wedding dress or something? That'd be awesome. Oracle sent back a little 9S plushie for me because Laugh Katayo was in Japan. Laugh was in Japan for the last few weeks for a Miku concert, and also for Oracle's birthday and hanging out. So Oracle sent back some doodads with him, and Laugh also got me some doodads, some souvenirs, and one of the things that was sent back was a little 9S plushie. It's good. Potato gun. That's my favorite form of potato. Flip the mattress. Oh, I've never had to move my mattress. My mattress has been stationary. It's the same mattress I've been using since I was a child. I've never gotten a new mattress, thank God, because things are expensive from what I understand. Oh, if they come undone, that you're starting to wash the sheets regardless. I should wash my sheets. I should wash my sheets again. God. I gotta drink more water. My brain is fizzling. Gotta stay hydrated. Canadian bacon isn't actually bacon. Not gonna lie, I don't know what Canadian bacon is. What is Canadian bacon? I know it's like circular. But what is it? Sweet potatoes are also yams. Okay, so yams are like a substitute for sweet potato. If you are in America and you have sweet potatoes, chances are you're not having actual sweet potatoes. You're having yams that they just say are sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes, I think, are native to other countries or continents, but we just kind of have yams here and call them sweet potatoes. Like a cantaloupe. Like a cantaloupe. Like if you think of a cantaloupe, you buy a cantaloupe at the store. That's not a cantaloupe. I don't think so. Cantaloupes, real cantaloupes don't grow here. Those things that we call cantaloupes are called netted melons, I believe. Unless I have been misinformed. I'm pretty sure cantaloupes are not cantaloupes and sweet potatoes are not sweet potatoes. They are netted melons and yams. But yeah, that's fine. Close enough. Close enough, probably. Hi, Rocket. Hello, hello. What's good? Everything is so goated. I'm back with the milk. take a sippy sip of your milk here. There you go. Yeah, happy birthday to the Stardust! The Stardust boy with an attitude problem. They aren't the same thing? No, yams and sweet potatoes are not the same thing. I don't believe. Or if you're talking about cantaloupes. Cantaloupes and netted melons I don't think are the same thing. It's been a long time since I've looked this up, so take that with a grain of salt. I could be misremembering. But if I recall, they are different things in both of those doodads. Oh yeah, gotcha shoot bang girls game. Yeah, the one with the that's a Gooner game, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's a Gooner game. What is Canadian bacon? Canadian bacon is like ham. Oh, okay. Put the milk in your Dr. Pepper. Yo, Dr. Pepper pilk. Let's go. Well, boo, I've never had pilk. I don't know if I plan to. I don't think I should. Doesn't seem good. Doesn't seem good. Oh god, never did I expect Theo, pickiest of eaters, to go into a rant about foods and the like. I have gone into rants about foods various times, and usually it involves war crimes of some sort or not. Food crimes, things of that nature. Oh god, I got a quarter gallon of chocolate milk canister right here, so I'm with you there. Let's go! We just bought more milk today. It's not... I don't like regular milk, though. I only like flavored milk. I like choco milk, and strawberry milk, and vanilla milk, and orange milk, and banana milk. I don't know if I've had chocolate banana milk, because they did used to sell chocolate banana milk alongside the banana milk, but I just liked regular banana milk over the chocolate. So, chocolate strawberry milk does sound cool, though, because, like, chocolate-covered strawberries are goated. They're good. I'm not a big Choco fan. I don't really like chocolate, but I'm liking it more than I used to. Like when I was younger. The older I get, the more Choco I accept. That's the word I was looking for, perceiving, buscando, as the kids say in other countries. Use powder or syrup? I don't actually use anything. They just come already mixed. Like you'll just get a gallon of chocolate milk or at the store, or like this thing right here, this little like strawberry milk thing, it's just already mixed. I don't really use, I mean, when I was a kid, we would use Hershey's chocolate syrup. I would make hot chocolate as a kid by doing Hershey's chocolate syrup in a mug of milk and putting it in the microwave. And that's how I made hot chocolate as a child. But no, I've never used like chocolate milk or strawberry milk mix. I always just buy them in their already pre-mixed can, or not cans, bottles and containers. If you don't have $5 to few, I will fill myself full chugging a gallon of milk, probably flavored. Dude, if you film yourself chugging a gallon of milk, I'm pretty sure you'll throw up. Wasn't that one like internet trend where you tried to drink like a gallon of milk in an hour and it was like physically impossible because your organs are not big enough to hold a gallon of milk, so everyone would just throw up like partway through? Wasn't that a thing like some years ago? I've never tried that. That sounds horrible. You tried chocolate strawberry milk before. A perfect mix. Maybe I'll try that sometime. They don't sell that anywhere near me as far as I'm aware, so I would have to either get Hershey's syrup like I did when I was a kid, or find 2 different flavor mixes and scoop them together. Have I ever lied? Hogan is immune to lying. If Hogan ever lied, I would send a drone strike down to the entirety of Panama and the whole country would have been wiped off the map. So that's how you know he's never lied, because I would know. And all of Panama would know. For 0.5 seconds before they're turned into ash and dust. Your goat Sky could do it. If anyone could drink a gallon of milk in an hour, I would want to say that it's Sky, just because his body is comprised of like 70% milk. Body can't handle that much milk, then you end up vomiting. Yeah. Your bones become too dense. If you drink that much milk, you will become solidified. The calcium will overpower you. Embiggening the Panama Canal. All of Panama will be one big canal. It won't be called the Panama Canal anymore. It will just be the canal. the canal formerly known as Panama. I mean, I made my hot cocoa with the powder and the little dried marshmallows in them. But I'll be brutally honest, there ain't enough chocolate flavor in one packet. Are you talking about like the Swiss Miss? Because that's what I use now. That's what I use now. I have some downstairs. I do like that. The Swiss Miss I think is fine. The using one packet. I know there was like a salmonella video where he's complaining about Swiss Miss, but I never had any issues with Swiss Miss. Swiss Miss is fine. No problems there. It's enough flavor in one packet, and I never had to deal with the packets like falling apart or whatever it is that he did. But yeah, it's fine. Oh, he lied about the geese being ducks. Those were clearly chickens. Look at all these chickens. Getting the Twitter treatment, that's diabolical. Wait, what did I do? Doing the Panama Canal? Or lying about ducks? Always needs more? I suppose so. You could if you get a thing of Hershey's chocolate syrup, shove that into your Choco chip. What is it called? Chocolate milk. No. What is it called? Hot chocolate. That's it. The hot chocolate. You'll get extra chocolate is what I meant to say. Or maybe just get like a Choco bar. A Hershey's chocolate bar and melt it into your Choco chip. That's how it works. 150% chocolate by volume. Careful not to let agents don't catch style. Turn your friend into a latte with steamed Austrian goat milk. Give it to Jim Carrey. Dude, I love the Sonic movies. I love the Sonic movies. Dude, I need more. I know I've talked to, how many times have I talked about the Sonic movies? Too many times is the answer to that. I have had, are you hearing that? Sorry, I have a little crunchy bag. Wow! Would this be equivalent? What does that say? $8.82. $8.82 is more than what you asked for, Hogan. Now you gotta chug a gallon of milk. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Kay. So much. Thank you for your super chat. Thank you. Now we have to force Hogan to drink a gallon of milk. Otherwise, I get to blow up Panama and turn it into the canal. The canal TM. Thank you, I appreciate it. My hurdy-gurdy still is not here. I've had a few like conundrums over the time that I've been gone. A few conundrums. Oh, I have like a list of things to talk about. I have like the mail incident. I've had to deal with mail issues. I've had to deal with oh my god, that's right. I was gonna talk about how my friend got his foot stuck in a cowboy boot for an hour. That was so funny. And I did fun things. Okay. Hold on, let me catch up with chat and then I'll go on my rants. Oh god. Make real hot chocolate. Melt some chocolate bars and heat up some milk and mix the melted chocolate. That's like what I did essentially with the Hershey's chocolate. Because what is a Hershey's chocolate syrup but just liquefied Hershey's chocolate? You know? Then I put it in the milk and then I put it in the microwave. That's real hot chocolate. Movies of Sonic and Shadow might be in the new Sonic racing game. Oh, really? Dude, Shadow my beloved. Shadow my beloved. Chocolate milk powder. So does it make well enough when stirring with a spoon? Some of the powder stays at the bottom. You have to blend it? Really? I think it's fine. If the Swiss Miss at least. Maybe I'm just good at Swiss Miss. Maybe I'm just good at mixing powders. If like Chloe said $5, not 5 or more, you'll have feel my trap. No! You're a liar. A liar and a scoundrel. Male issue. Yeah, not that kind of male issues. You fell for the bird's trick. No, we have to beat him up. We have to beat up Hogan for being nefarious. Lying by omission. If I add $1.18 to make it an even $10 for Hogan drink 2 glasses of milk. That is 2 gallons of milk. That's 2 times 5. Every $5 we make Hogan drink 1 more gallon of milk. Brand called Choco Milk. Dude, Choco Milk, that just sounds good. Man, am I right? Okay, I tried heating up chocolate bars alone in the microwave a few times. Looking at failed cancer-causing chemistry? Oh, cancer-causing chemistry. Cancer? You don't get cancer from just putting a chocolate bar in the microwave. Micro-milk. What, Michael, don't leave me here. What was I saying? Milk. Don't remember. Halfway through that sentence, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, you can't get cancer for putting a chocolate bar in the microwave. Wait, that's when what you do, you get like microplastics by putting plastic in the microwave. Don't do that. That's how you get bad chemicals in you. Or styrofoam. Don't do that either. You've been fudged up, been gotten. Fuck around, find out, as the kids say. Oh, about the boot. Okay. Yeah, so the what if you eat it properly? No. What do you mean? No, you don't. The food you put in the microwave is not radioactive. But anyway, so my friend got his foot stuck in a boot for an hour. I go to my friend's house to work out every week. It's a husband and a wife, and I know the wife from line dancing, and Boot Boy is another friend I know from line dancing. And so Boot Boy works out with us at the husband and wife's place, and wife line dances, and I guess so does the husband does too. So they have cowboy boots. The wife has cowboy boots, and she is 5'10". She's very tall. She's like a quarter of an inch taller than her husband. They're both fantastic people. I love them. And so she wears the same size as Boot Boy. Boot Boy and the wife have the same shoe size. So he put on her cowboy boots. He put on her cowboy boots just to like test it out. And they're like, oh, it's a little tight or whatever. So he got one of them off, well enough. He could not get the other boot off. He could not get the other boot off because it was damaged. The inner lining, there's a leather inner lining to the boot, because real cowboy boots, they're made of leather and all of that stuff. And it was torn at the bottom, so the inner lining was kind of free floating. And whenever he tried to pull his foot out, the leather inside bunched up around his ankle. It bunched up around his heel, so when he pulled it up, it was like a Chinese finger trap kind of thing. It like squeezed on it whenever he tried to put pressure on it, so he couldn't pull his foot out of it. And we tried. It's for so fucking long. The first like 20 or 30 minutes was so funny. Cause it's comical that he's stuck in a boot. He can't get the boot off, and we're making fun of him, and it's the funniest thing ever. And he thought it was funny. We all thought it was funny. But then after a little while, it's like, oh no, he like actually can't get this boot off. He actually can't get this boot off. Oh no. And we started like feeling bad because, dude, if I were in that situation, I would be like so upset. I would get so claustrophobic if I couldn't get a boot off of my foot. I was stuck in a boot. So we were getting like spoons. We were getting spoons, spatulas, and trying to shove them into his boot. He was like shoving a bunch of utensils in there, trying to get it to like push the leather down, push the leather flap down so he could put his foot out or use it as like a shoehorn, and nothing was working. Nothing was working. He had like 2 utensils just shoved into the boot, and we couldn't figure out what to do. We couldn't figure out what to do. And we eventually, we called a boot place. Like 45 minutes in, I called up a boot store and I'm like, hey, my friend has his foot stuck in a boot. What do we do about this? And like, she thought it was so funny. She thought it was really funny, the lady on the phone. Really weird interaction though. Really weird back and forth interaction with her. Because I explained the situation, and she was like laughing, like she thought it was comical. But then she was like, she hit me with like, hey, are there any other men that I can talk to, or are there only girls? And I'm like, what? What? Okay, so I held the phone up like, hey, she wants to talk to a man. So Boot Boy took it, he's like, hey, I'm the guy stuck in the boot. And she was saying that, like, we could use, like, some kind of oil. But the thing is, you can't use oil. You can't use oil on a boot or, like, leather, because it'll ruin it. You have to use very specific kinds. You have to use super specific kind of oil, like, level it up. And you can't stretch the boot because you can only stretch it from the inside, and his foot is stuck in the boot. And then you can't heat it up because that'll damage the leather. Also, if you do, like, if you use cold to shrink his foot, it would shrink the boot. Like, all of it was shoe polish? I don't know about shoe polish. I don't think they had shoe polish. But, so, the husband went around to try and find... it was funny, the lady on the phone was like, I hope you don't get the boot off so I can see this. Because we were like, if we can't get it off, we're gonna go down to the boot place and have them figure something out. Because the last thing we wanted was to actually have to cut the boot off. Because real cowboy boots are hundreds of dollars. Those are expensive. And Boot Boy, I assume, would not want to buy the wife a new pair of cowboy boots. It's so pricey. But so the husband went around the house to try and find like a boot repair kit to see if it had like mink oil or whatever it is in there. Yeah, priorities. But so he was gone for like a while. I guess he couldn't find it because he came back down with like a fucking lube, like actual fucking KY sex lube. And so we had to use that. We got like 4 metal chopsticks. We had like 4 spoons. I don't even know how many. And so Boot Boy was just lubing up these fucking chopsticks and shoving them down into the boot. And eventually, it did work. It did work. We had to there were like 2 spoons and 3 chopsticks in his shoe, lubed up with fucking KY jelly. And he finally managed to push the leather out of the way and squeeze his foot out. But it was so funny, because after he brought the lube down, because he was like slapping it in there with like a spatula and whatever. I know he was trying to pull his foot out like like squinting like like trying to pull his foot out, and then the husband's like, yeah, that's my face when I use it too. Stupidest fucking thing. This is what happens when you have all male friends. But it's a good time. But he did get it off after an entire hour stuck in the boot, and it was really funny. So nobody is going to be putting that boot on again until it gets fixed. It was definitely an adventure. It was funny because it was leg day. I went over and it was leg day, and that was definitely one of the leg days of all time. So we had a very short leg day afterwards because we spent the first full hour, I guess full over an hour actually, trying to get this boot situation sorted out. It was like a great time. It honestly was really funny. It's a yeah, cursed object idea for D&D singular cowboy boot that when equipped can be removed. It makes your character speak in cowboy dialect until the boot is somehow removed. That is our other friend, because we have a whole like gaggle. We have like a whole zoo that we work out with. Me, the husband, Boot Boy, and then like 2 other guys. One of the other guys was like, this is a cursed object. It was a cursed object. He made that joke while we were there. Oh god. Oh, hey, Cliff, I didn't even see you show up. I'm sorry. I was too busy talking about boots. Welcome back. Thank you. Oh, what message got blocked? Oh, God. Sorry, I'm going back and reading stuff. Oh, people charging their phones in the microwave. No, I saw people do that with like Pokemon Go. When Pokemon Go was first going, somebody made a post of like, hey, did you know that if you put your phone in the microwave, like with the spinning plate on it, it'll hatch your eggs for you because it'll be going around in circles? And then people were putting I saw at least one person actually put their phone in the microwave, and it almost set their kitchen on fire because they're stupid. That's, beware of misinformation on the internet. Some kind of happened to me. That's why I keep telling my grandma no to those Western Nikes. But no, we didn't have a shoehorn or anything like that. They didn't have a shoehorn, but the thing is, a shoehorn would have been too thick. Like, a shoehorn would not have actually worked. It was so tight around his ankle and you wouldn't have been able, like, a wooden spoon wouldn't be able to get in there. And the issue was that the fabric was in the way. And a shoehorn, we would have had to they were talking about it, like, we can go, like, drive to Target and buy a shoehorn. But we ended up not having to do that. We just needed the KY Sex lube and some kitchen utensils. And you can do anything with kitchen utensils and lube. Point proven. This has been highly uncomfortable. Oh yeah, dude, I felt really bad. Like, we all felt bad for Boot Boy by the end because I would have not had a good time with that. I've gotten so claustrophobic. Oh, Byron says, Hoganly, Chang Chang Chang. Also, when you first mentioned this incident, I wanted to jokingly tell you to use KY jelly, but it actually happened. It did. It actually happened. And it worked. It's what solved the issue. I actually did end up texting my mom, like, in the middle of it. Like, hey, Mom, my friend's foot is stuck in a boot. Do you have any ideas? But it's fine. We all figured it out at the end. I'll get chopsticks in there, but a metal shoehorn wouldn't fit. Interesting. Chopsticks are, like, tiny. Well, we, I don't know. It was hard to see, because he could only, like, describe what was going on to us, because I couldn't see really, like, into the boot. I looked at it afterwards, and yeah, the entire, like, inside lining of the boot was torn up, like, was, like, torn at the bottom, so you could just pull it up, and that's what was sticking to his ankle. Astroglide? What is Astroglide? But the thing is, maybe shoehorns are thinner than I remember, because, like, the only shoehorn I had was this, like dark forest green one I had as a kid, and it was actually, like, it was pretty thick. Like, it wasn't, like, a thin thing. Maybe there were different shoehorns, though. Yeah, natural select. Oh, it's another lube. Yay, working in Walmart. Ah, I see. A cast saw? Oh, we were all joking that we were gonna have to, like, cut his leg off or, like, break his ankle. The other friend was like, okay. He came over, like, whisper, like, okay, if we just, like, break all of his bones. Yeah, dude, I'm like, I saw that in a movie once. I don't even remember what movie it was. There was some guy with handcuffs on, and he broke all the, like, bones in his, like, wrist and hand to try and to get the handcuffs off. What movie was that? It was some movie where there were a bunch of people in a room, like, trapped in a room, handcuffed to, like, poles and whatever, and then this masked guy would come in, like, periodically and kill. No, it kind of was, it wasn't Saw, but it kind of had Saw vibes. But he would come in every, I don't remember what it was, 10 minutes, every some period of time, and kill one of them. And what it was is that they had to figure out why each of them were there in the room, because all of them were connected in some way, and they had to figure out what happened, like what incident made it so that all of them specifically were in that room, and figure that out and tell the guy so he would stop killing them. And it was actually really interesting. It was, if I remember it was a pretty cool movie. I don't remember what it's called at all. I don't remember what it's called whatsoever. Yeah, hold him down. Don't remember what it was called at all. But it was I don't want to spoil anything in case anybody does know what movie this is. Seen the movie too, I think? Maybe. If friend and I would have gone into Neanderthal, I think it's supposed to say Neanderthal brain, and used the Kurt Angle ankle lock? Kurt Angle ankle lock? The Collector movie? I don't know. It was so many years ago that I saw this. This was a long, long time ago that I saw this movie. But it was cool. I like mystery movies like that. But yeah. It was cool. I love mysteries and things like that. I guess that counts as a murder mystery because it was a mystery and he was murdering them. Good times. Good fun and dandy and schmoovin'. Oh, but the mail into M-A-I-L, spelling the mail. So I still have not gotten my letter to be able to receive my money from YouTube. Is a thing. I've had it sent twice. It has not shown up either time, and I have not gotten, like, any kind of mail in, like, months. No bank statements, no junk mail, no anything, no YouTube pins, no anything. Like, 2 things showed up. I don't know how they got there. But I've gotten, like, 2 letters in months and months. And I don't know what happened. I thought it was a coincidence at first. But then my hurdy-gurdy hasn't shown up either. My hurdy-gurdy is currently stuck in customs up in New York. And has been for quite a while, for like 2 weeks or something at this point. You didn't think to try and fix that into them? I thought it was a coincidence. I didn't realize that anything was like wrong. I thought maybe the banks were moving to like some other thing because I have like an app for it now or whatever. And junk mail, I thought like maybe whatever it was timed out and they're not bothering sending me anything. And I didn't have anything that I specifically needed to send to me aside from like the YouTube stuff. So I didn't realize that anything was wrong. I like just kind of put it together like, hey, this is probably an issue. I should probably check this out. YouTube partially takes the cut. Oh yeah, no, YouTube, it's a 70-30 split. So I get 70% of the money, but YouTube still gets 30 of it, which is still better than Twitch's fucking default, which is like 50-50 or some shit. Yeah. But YouTube does that? Yeah, they need to confirm your address, which, like, understandable, but it's a really annoying process to have them send you a letter that takes, like, 3 weeks to get here, and then have it not show up twice, which I think is maybe the mail's problem. But, so I went to, the post office. Like, I actually went to the post office to see, like, hey, is my mail being forwarded somewhere? Like, because the thing is, other people in my house still get mail and packages and everything. So it's just specifically me. It's specifically me who like doesn't get mail now. I was really confused. So I was like talking to the post office lady. She's super friendly. She was very like helpful, like looked into everything. There was nothing in the system about my name forwarded mail anywhere. No like blocks. They didn't have anything for it. Like she couldn't figure out what was wrong. And she did say, however, that the hurdy-gurdy being stuck in customs was probably unrelated. That seems to be a different issue. Because I have a tracking number for the hurdy-gurdy, which is why I know it's been stuck in New York for 2 weeks. It did not, because it was supposed to arrive on, like, June 2nd at the latest. And it didn't. It did not show up, and there were no updates since, like, the May 28th. It's like, hey, arrived in New York, it's going through customs. Silence since then. And just never showed up. But I did check it, like, a day or 2 ago, and it did say, hey, sorry, we missed your delivery date. And it's like, yeah, your thing has to go through customs because it's an international package. This might take a while. So I do think that it is not related to any mail issue that I might be having. I think I just have to wait for them to go through customs. The post office lady did give me a number to call to check on it in the customs if I really need to, but I'm gonna give it some more time because I think it's just customs being stupid. The New York rats got to it. No. Yeah, but she couldn't figure anything out about why I haven't been getting mail. And she said that she was going to have someone talk to the courier, or the carrier, that's what it is, the carrier, and they were going to call me. They never did that. Didn't do that, so I went back, like, 2 days later, because they never called me, and they're like, oh, hey, you know, never called me, and they're like, oh, shit, the people didn't talk to the guy. We'll make sure to do that. We'll talk to him today, and then we'll call you, and whatnot. I'm like, okay. They still never called me. They still never called. I haven't gone back again. I'll try and send the address thing from YouTube one more time, because as far as I know that's the only important thing that I need in the mail, and I don't know, man. Besides the hurdy-gurdy, obviously, but I think that's just customs. Romeo's connection to the Big Apple. Where does Ratatouille take place? Does it actually take place in, like, Europe or whatever? Time to get a P.O. box? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how P.O. boxes work. Be complaining. Good riddance to junk mail. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see an issue not getting junk mail. I thought maybe they just gave up because I stopped using whatever it was. Because it was mostly, like, weird credit card things, like, hey, it was credit cards like, yay, thumbs up, you qualify for this bonus. Or like, hey, you want this healthcare insurance thing? Or like, hey, here's some coupons and stuff for your membership that I don't actually even use or have anymore. It's whatever. Is it the complete hurdy-gurdy, or are you going to assemble it? It's the kit. It is the one that I have to assemble because it was like half the price. Because with prices and stuff going up, the euro and the American dollar are no longer about 1-to-1. If I got the pre-assembled one, it would be like close to $1,000. But for the kits and the, not badge, what is it called? Sash, strap, belt thing, it was a little under $500 is the thing. And I do still have to go get rosin for it, but because they were out on the site, but I can just go to a music shop and do that. So I didn't want to spend like almost $1,000. But they don't have tariffs. They probably will. I don't know. Fuck tariffs. It's so stupid, dude. A P.O. box won't help. Ratatouille is in Italy. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna not bother asking the post office again, since they won't call. Because I tried calling, I could not figure out how to get their phone system to actually connect me to a person. So I had to physically go in, but it's like 5 or 6 minute drive away. It's whatever. It's in France? Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I think it is France. Reads the one wrong answer. I read the wrong one first, but I read the right ones afterwards. Okay, the economy is going on a wild ride. Can I get off the ride? Can I get off this ride? Can I hit the stop button? Can I jump off? Can I jump off the ride mid-go? Will that kill me? If I jump... Blarg, hi, Misa. If I jump off a ride, is it going to be like jumping off of a little like baby log flume thing where you just kind of swim in the water and go over to the side? Or is it like jumping off of a roller coaster or like a Ferris wheel? Like, what is the issue? What will I do? If I jump off the economy ride, will I die? I'll get deported or something. I don't know. I'll get arrested. Will the full goth get up and intimidate them into compliance? It is warm enough for me to pull out my nice clothes, my cute clothes now. That is the thing that I can do. I was going to do that last week, or I guess 2 weeks ago when I went line dancing, but I was working on commissions and lost track of time. Oh, I went line dancing yesterday. Oh, fun. I went line dancing yesterday at a new place I had not been to before. And, oh, we should jump off the ride in November, but apparently people wanted this. It's so stupid! It's so stupid! Where my money at? Honestly, though. But, so, I went line dancing yesterday at a place that is, like, 20 minutes at least 20 minutes, over 20 minutes closer, I think, to my house than my normal line dancing place. They only do it, like, like 2 weeks out of a month instead of every week. But I got there. I'm like, hey, I'll try this place. I haven't been there before because someone told me about it. And I went there. I showed up and for lessons were starting, and I walk in, and my friend, another one of my line dancing friends, she's the mom friend of the group. She was there teaching the lessons, and I'm like, what? She looks over. She's like, oh, Fia! Oh my god! And I'm like, oh, I didn't know you were doing this. I don't know, but it was great. So we were hanging out a bunch there. Yeah, I manifested her, but it was really funny. And so it was it was a cute little place. It was a lot smaller. The room, but the thing is, with a much smaller crowd, we were not cramped. We were not cramped like the other places that I go to, thankfully. So it was really nice. And we did dances. We learned some cute ones, and I spontaneously ended up teaching a line dance to a class. I ended up being a line dance teacher. It was like at the end of the night. And I requested some songs, and the DJ was like, "Hey, you want to teach this dance?" And I'm like, "Whoa, oh, what? Do I what?" And then my friend's like, "Oh, you should do it. You should teach it." So I ended up being a line dance instructor for a bit. And now apparently I'm gonna be going and doing another line dance instruction in 2 weeks. I'm going to actually be a planned formal instructor in the next time I go on like the 24th, I think. I think I know which one I'm going to teach. I think I know which line dance I'm going to teach, because I get to pick. Yeah, Instructor Theo, that's me. So it's going to be fun, I believe. I hope. I was really put on the spot. During the one yesterday, so I fumbled a little bit. I fumbled a little because I'm like, oh, this wasn't planned, but everything went fine. Everything was okay. So now I actually get to like plan ahead this time. Yeah, do you get paid? I don't think so. I think it's more just like a fun like volunteer doodad that you go there and do. I had a P.O. box because some a-hole was stealing people's mail in my neighborhood. Oh fuck. It only provides peace of mind to secure your mail. The delayed customs crap still happens. Yeah, I think it is because that's actually a thing with the only thing that I can think of is that for some reason my mail is being stolen, and the only person I can think of that could or would do that, aside from maybe for some reason the mail carrier's real weird, the only person I can think of would be my dad. And I have not confronted him on that. I don't know if he is. I don't know if he has I wouldn't be surprised if he still has a copy of our mailbox key. Because he had broken into our house before. Like, not too long after we kicked him out, he had broken back into the house to collect stuff. So he's shown that he does still, at least at some point, have keys that we don't know about, so it's very reasonable that he still has a mailbox key. So he could just be in there taking my mail for fucking knows why, dude. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'll have to ask him, because it's kind of a pretty important that I get my PIN number. But why only yours? I don't know, dude. He's fucking weird. I don't know, man. Own father broke into your home. Yeah. He did that. He sure did that. He also stole Byron from us not long after we kicked him out. He just broke in and took Byron. We got him back. Like same day or whatnot. But yeah, he broke in to get stuff. He broke in. He didn't like break the lock or anything, break in, but he got in when he was not allowed to because we have a restraining order against him. So he did technically illegally come into our house. That's why we ended up having to straight up change our locks. But so we did have some issues with that back not long after. So I don't think we can change locks on our mailbox, because it's like a community mailbox kind of thing where it's like it's in like the end of the cul-de-sac. We don't have a single mailbox for our house. So it's all the mailbox are in that one like metal thing, and you open your window, like your little box door, sort of do that. So I don't think we can change the community mailbox locks. So there is a chance that he can just get in there. Mailman problems. I hope that it's not the mail carrier being a fucking freak. Actually, no, the thing is, I kind of hope it is, because they don't have an answer. I just want an answer. I want an answer as to what the hell is going on with my mail and how I can get it fixed. Because I need the fucking money that is currently built up in YouTube that I don't have access to. And if I don't get it in like a soon enough time, then I'm just not going to be able to get my money. And that's just like a few $100s just stuck in YouTube forever that I can't get. So it sucks. Really not fun. New superhero for the modern age. Mailman. Yes, what is mailman's power? I'm afraid. Everyone's Byron. Yes, I love Byron. But yeah, it's a shenanigan that hopefully I will have to I'll hopefully get sorted out at some point. I'm gonna try one more time to get my pin number, my YouTube pin number sent, and hopefully receive it. If I don't get it this time, I'll contact YouTube and see if there's another way I can confirm it, another way I can get it, because for some reason the mail is not Miss Powers misogyny. It's so real. That's not even fantasy. That's not even fantasy. That's just a biography of a real life person. No offense, but why is it always the dads I keep seeing end up becoming bad? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It be how it be. How to drink beer and chug tractors also wore. Oh, speaking of tractors, I'm going to a the Yeehaw festival. The Yeehaw festival this week. The Yeehaw festival got rained out. It got rained out last year, and I'm sad. But this year it should be. I don't know what day they're doing the fireworks. I don't know if it's Friday or Saturday, but I hope it's Friday because I think it might rain on Saturday, so I can't go because I'm doing Don't Starve Together that day. But Friday, Yeehaw fair. But your dad did the same thing. You tried taking some of my stuff. We're almost the same height and body type, so some of my clothes were missing. My bro got back at him by withdrawing all the money. My dad did admit to stealing money from me before, but he paid me back. I don't know how much money he took, but he did give me money and said, sorry, I was taking your money. Here's your money back. So I don't know how much he actually took versus how much I got, but you know, it's the stuff. Yay. Anyone bring a tractor to line dancing? No, they did not. But oh right, the Yeehaw festival, it's like a tractor pulling festival kind of thing where they use tractors to pull heavy things or whatnot. I never got to see that part because the only other time I went, I got there I think too late because we didn't know it was happening that day. But I'm going this week and it's gonna be fun. I get to actually see the tractors this time. The fair. Anti-Kid Skywalker. All the kids walk in the sky once he's done. We all float down here. Oh, Marv, good night! Good night, Marv! Good night, have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Yay! Oh, jeez Louise. Fucking hell. But anyway, yeah. God, what else has happened? What else has happened in this time that I've been gone? I'm still waiting on my Herdith Girdith. You know what? Let me check my Herd. I'm gonna do live update on my Hurdy-Gurdy status. I'm going to look at the thing, the tracking number, and see if it's still stuck in New York. Where is my Herdith Girdith? Where's my tracking number? Okay. Here's my tracking number. Copy. Tracking link over here. United States of America. And tracking number. Boop. Are you still stuck in New York? Okay. Roll. Yeah, no. Still, last thing is fucking arrived in destination country. Custom clearance in progress. May 28th. Yep, New York. New York. 27th, I guess. But yeah, so it is still in customs. Still. Give me my fucking instrument! I need it! I wanted it before the Ren Fair, because two different friend groups of mine, two different of my friend groups are both planning group Ren Fair excursions, Ren Fair trips. So I'm gonna be going to the Ren Fair with either maybe both of them, honestly, because both of the friend groups are great. So yeah, I'll go there at least once. Yeah, it is still gotta do something at least. I'm gonna wait a little while longer because I'll wait a bit, and I do have the number that the post lady gave me to call, so I should do that soon, I think. But I'm gonna give it like a few more days because customs are stupid, I guess. Because if they were going to send it back, they would have sent it back at this point. So I don't think it's an issue with like my mailing thing. The post lady said it was probably not related to it, and I think it's probably not related to it, hopefully, and it's just customs taking longer than expected. A little longer. How long has it been again? Fucking like 2 weeks. It's been like 2 weeks. It was supposed to be delivered 8 days ago was the latest that it was supposed to be delivered, but it's customs, I think, is just taking too long. I will call them at some point, hopefully be able to get through, but I don't know how that's gonna go. If they needed to send it back, they probably would have sent it back by now, so I think it is just them taking a long time. Worth the wait. Yeah, waiting that long sucks. You do have insurance on the package, right? I don't think that was an option. I don't think they had an option to put insurance on the package. Bring the hurdy-gritty, but tell your friends you are bringing a liar? And then when you come alone with them, then you are the liar you... Oh, the liar you brought, then present the hurdy-gritty. My one friend group, I guess both my friend groups, both of them know that I'm getting a hurdy-gritty. And they're like, dude, you gotta, like, get the hurdy-gritty and bring it to the Ren Fair. And I'm like, oh, shit. Pog. I'll do it. If I could, I would. But at this rate, who knows? Because I have to get the hurdy-gurdy, I have to build the hurdy-gurdy, I have to learn the hurdy-gurdy. There's multiple steps in between just me being able to bring the hurdy-gurdy to the Ren Fair. Yeah, the instrument is the bomb, not a bomb. Real and true. Man. We'll see, though. It's however it be. Yeah, we need our wacky musical instrument assembly kit. Yes. Oh, you've had multiple order purchased, promised on a specific date, sometimes came to the post 1 month later. That's why I always say, don't tell me the delivery date unless you're sure. That's a long wait. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I guess that proves that sometimes it can just take a long time. Take a long while to do that. So hopefully I will get it relatively soon, question, asterisk, question mark, because the hurdy-gurdy is a not easy instrument to learn. So once I build it, I'm gonna take a little while to figure out what's going on with it. It's not particularly like any instrument I've played. Piano, I guess, because it is playing the keys with your hand, but the crank is new. However, playing a piano is a kind of good thing to do that, because you're going to have to be doing 2 different things at the same time. Like doing the crank motion, which has its own like flicks and stuff that you need to do to make extra sounds, like buzzing sounds with it. And then the right hand, or the left hand, that is playing the keys. So it's doing 2 completely separate things simultaneously, which is a thing that you tend to have to do with piano also, sometimes. So I think because of that, I'll have a little more of an edge than other people. I've been playing instruments like my whole life, so I have that ingrained musical ability that I inherited from my dad, and I have been practicing forever. So I should be able to do it. I think I can do it. Only issue is that I'm afraid my hands are gonna be too small, and I think I'm gonna have to cut my nails. I don't think that I can play the hurdy-gurdy, hit the keys with my long-ass nails. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, whenever it shows up. Because hurdy-gurdies are, from what I understand, pretty notorious for difficult maintenance also. Setting it up is tricky. Making sure it sounds good is tricky. The constant upkeep of like retuning it and reapplying rosin and cotton and whatever and all of that stuff, it's gonna be a little hard. But I think I can do it. Oh god, I had a Gundam game stuck in customs for a while a few years back. Yeah, I think it is just customs. Oh, it's partially the reason you abandoned Amazon. Oh, this is not Amazon that I'm doing. Amazon is just a shitty thing anyway. I still buy off of Amazon, admittedly. But, eh. Hurdy and the Kalimba are... Alas, the Hurdy and the Kalimba are not compatible. The hurdy-gurdy and the Kalimba are two extremely different instruments. All the upkeep is what made me not end up getting a hammered dulcimer. Do those have... Oh, hammered dulcimer. I was thinking of a pan. Hi, guy. Hello. Welcome in. Hammered dulcimer. Those look cool. They're really neat. But if they have a lot of upkeep, not fun. But I think I could do it. I think it'll be worth it to... Another thing I need to do is I need to make a costume for the Ren Fair. But the issue is that I don't have one, and the Joann stores, all of the physical Joann stores are shutting down, and I don't know if the ones near me are already shut down. They might actually already be shut down. Joann, for those who don't know, it's a fabric store. Like, anyone who cosplays would go to Joann to get all of their fabric needs, or like most of them and whatnot. It has other like craft supplies, a bunch of yarns. I've got some yarns there for crocheting sometimes, I believe. And then like all things like zippers, buttons, sewing stuff, sewing patterns, like a bajillion different things. It's super, super important for cosplay. And all of their physical stores are shutting down. I don't know where else to go. It's so bad. So bad. I don't know what to do. Because they'll still have their online stores apparently, but buying fabric online just kind of sucks. Like, you need to be able to see the fabric in person. Like, that's one of the main reasons you have physical stores for it. You need to see how, like, it lays. You have to see how thick it is, the textures, the color in person, because sometimes online stuff, the color's not exact. You need to see if it's stretchy or not. Like, there's so many factors that you just can't get from looking at it online. It sucks, man. Big fabric is going to ruin cosplay. Yes! You talking about that one fabric store? I forgot the name. Hi, Gab. You're Joann. We're talking about Joann, how all of their physical stores are shutting down, which is going to cause a big problem. And also, the thrift store. There was a thrift store that we would go to that we would also use for cosplay to get like cheap shoes and stuff that we could use for bases or other very cheap clothes items, because it was super cheap there. We got like a pair of shorts for a cosplay forever ago for like $2. But it was and there were some actually really neat things there just for clothes in general. I got like 2 or 3 pairs of pajamas from there. But it's Oh, you're Gen Z brain for asking question, but the freak is this Joann. It's a fabric. So I just explained it, Rocket. But yeah, long nails makes things difficult, and she still doesn't want to trim them. I think I'm fine with my long nails. I like having my nails long. They don't cause any problems except for instruments. Or yeah, which is why I can't play like a guitar and stuff or any of those kind of stringed instruments, because my nails are too long. I just hit multiple strings at once. I, however, am willing to trim my nails for hurdy-gurdy. What's Joann sell? I'll break your kneecaps. You best hope they sell new kneecaps, because yours are gonna be turned to dust powder to put in my choco milk. Oh, man. It sucks. Because we don't have anywhere else. The thrift store is also... It's not shutting down, or it's moving. So, like, the thrift store that's where we are, that's closing, and it's moving like an hour away. So it's not in a reasonable distance where we can use it anymore. Hi, Drake. Hello. Aren't they a problem? No, wait, no, they're not. What? No! First of all, I'm an interdimensional android. I don't have to deal with your meager biological human functions. Thank you very much. But no! Hypothetically, no! No, they don't. Which one wasn't expensive to do? I made a shitty Spider-Man costume once and cost well over 100. Oh yeah, cosplays cost a lot of money. But, so the only other place that sells fabric around here is Walmart, and their fabric selection is just garbage. You can't make anything useful out of what Walmart has. But yeah, so I don't know what to do. Or snapping your fingers with your long nails, I bet that's easy. There. Snapping my fingers. I can snap better with my right hand than my left hand, but no, it doesn't change anything snapping my fingers or whatnot. Yeah, I'm too small for long nails to affect her. I don't know what that means, but I'll take it. But who is Reba? Reba's ex-husband's wife called Joanne in her show? I don't know who that is. I don't keep track of celebrities or whatnot. If Dolly Parton can play guitar with her long-ass nails, you should be able to hit the keys cleanly. I can hit, like, keys. Like, play the piano is fine. Every now and then, it does suck when my nail gets stuck between the keys and I, like, bend my hand and it, like, feels like it like, pulls on my nail. That hurts. That's not fun. It doesn't happen super often, though. But that's the only downside of playing piano with long nails, is sometimes it gets stuck in the keys and it hurts. But yeah. Reba, the popular country singer. Oh, I don't listen to country music. Yeah. I mean, I am exposed to country music when I go line dancing. I do not willingly listen to country music. Cosplay characters that have cheap costumes to get, easy peasy. No, because then I want to do a lot of, like, complicated ones, because that's what is impressive. That's what's impressive. That's what wins cosplay competitions. The really neat looking ones. And I like complex ones. They're really cool. So it's just hard. I don't know if I really can do it. I guess for the craft stuff I might be able to get from like Michael's or something like that. I have that as a craft store, but Michael's doesn't sell fabric, as far as I'm aware. I don't think Michael sells fabric, so I don't have the actual materials for the outfits themselves. But things for armor or props or whatnot, I could probably find still at, like, Home Depot, maybe Michael's, or, like, on the internet. But the cosplay itself, the fabric and the sewing, going to be a lot harder to get a hold of and make anything. I'm really upset about that. So quit. Country music lady. A sitcom show. What? Huh? Elle Lolliot was an easy cosplay. Dude, you go to Walmart, dude. Go to Walmart, dude. Get fucking jeans and a white shirt. The hardest thing was not being in pain from trying to sit like him. Yes, he's just fucking, like, perched. He's shrimped up and perched. Man's... But if Reba was so popular, then how come I've never heard of them? Asks the metal hem / EDM enthusiast. Yeah, I don't know country music. I know there's some country chick named Shania Twain, because we do a couple dances to her music. But I don't really know any other ones. I don't really know any other ones. I don't know, dude. Who else? See, I don't really like country. I don't really like country music. I like the line dances that go to more, like, club music and stuff. That's the fun stuff, or, like, the more upbeat kind of doodads. Yeah. I like the one that I want to teach. The one that I want to teach when I do the instruction, I want to teach I'm good to, like, that like I'm good song where it's like I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright, baby, I'ma have the best fucking night of my life, like that one. I'm gonna teach the dance to that one, I think, because it's a pretty easy dance. I'm gonna run it by my friend who was the instructor there, and then she'll tell the DJ to get the music for it, so I can teach the class. Blue Man Group? No. No. It's by fucking like Bebe Rexha or BB Rexha or David Guetta. I don't know what they are. You've danced to a DJ. Have you danced with a live band? No, we've never danced with like a live band. It's always DJs that play the or for line dancing at least. For line dancing at least. When I was in theater, we danced to like the pit, like the live band with the other people playing the music. But line dancing, no. Line dancing, I have not. Nor dance team, nor me doing dances in my house to YouTube videos. The only thing with a live band would be when I was in theater. Spent the entire weekend I cosplayed him at Otakon, holding things like him too, which was also kind of hard to just remember to do, where he like dangles it or whatever he does. It's been so long since I've watched Death Note, I like don't even remember. Complex and detailed cosplay maker, the regular sauce, made some pretty sick FNAF suits. He for real killed it. Oh, I've seen some really, really good FNAF cosplays before. Like, some really cool ones. And, no, I don't really, like, look at other people's cosplays much. I just like to make them. I like to make them and show them off, is what I do. That's what I am for, like, most things. Like, art. I don't look at other people's art. I make it and show it off. Sort of thing, you know? Not to say I don't look at your fan art. I look at your fan art, obviously. But I, like, don't go and, like, look at other people's art. Ordinarily, you know. Like, that was really difficult, yeah. But they want to show it off, too. Yeah, if they want to show it off, too, then they can show it off, too. I just don't want to look at it. I'm not here to look at other people show off their stuff. I'm here to show off my stuff. You know? They can show it off to other people. That's fine. I'm not saying they can't show it off. They can show it off just as much as I can show my cosplays and art and stuff off. I'm not saying that's bad, just that I personally, don't care. Nothing like this. Wait, but nothing like this? You should see how freaking detailed the movie Springtrap cosplay he made. I mean, I've seen a lot. Hold on. I might have seen it already is the thing. So I may have seen it like that. Let's see. What is his fucking name? The Regular Sauce. Okay, that's definitely one of the names of all time. The Regular Sauce Springtrap. Here we go. Look at this. Images. Is this it? I've seen better ones than this. What? I mean, no, sorry, no. It's still good. It's still very good. Not to say that it's not good. Not to say that it is not good. No, this is good. This is good. God. Where have you guys seen the glam rock Freddy cosplay that was like a straight up real moving thing? It like blinked and moved and everything like that. It was so fucking, it was so, I have no idea who made it. I've just seen like little videos of it. Only 2 pieces of art I've made since grade school. I have been in this server. Make more art. Do art. You're back. What are we talking about? Showing off. I'm talking about like showing off cosplays and stuff. It sounds terrifying. It was so cool. It was real cool. I am. The main thing I hated about Death Note were all the college weebs going. You haven't seen Death Note? I watched Death Note when I was in like high school. I was in like middle school? Middle or high school or something. Yeah, I did. Amazing Afton Robotics, they did. Afton Robotics, they did? Yeah. Do you imagine if someone made a real Transforming Optimus Prime cosplay and it only works once? Dude, I have seen people do, I have seen people do, like, Transformers cosplays where they do fold up into their parts. Like, they'll have the arms and they'll squint down, and I saw one that straight up had wheels, so when they went down into, like, their car form, it actually drove. It was like remote control driving. It was really cool, and that's something I really want to do. I would love to do, like, a transforming cosplay. I actually had plans for that. I had a whole thing set up for a transforming cosplay, but I never actually got around to finishing it. I started it, but I kind of, like, lost interest. And the thing is, now that Oracle lives in Japan, it would be really hard to do cosplays. And also, it wouldn't be the same, because we always did cosplays together. Me, Oracle, and Laugh were, like, a cosplay trio. We, especially me and Oracle, we'd always do, like, pair cosplays or cosplays related into, like, a theme or a group or whatnot. And without him, it's just, like, it's not right. It feels off, but also mainly because Oracle was what I used for the model. Because me and him are, like, the same size. It's a lot harder to try and tailor a cosplay on yourself while you are wearing it than it is to just slap it on Oracle and tailor it to him because we're the same size. It makes things a lot more difficult this way. And also, Oracle is the one who knew how to do armor and different prop things and wigs and stuff like that. He was the one who specialized in that sort of stuff. I specialized in all of the clothing, all of the sewing and making those sorts of things. I've also done, like, props and stuff of that nature, but I was the sewer, the outfits and the clothes themselves. And then Oracle was more into, like, the accessories and armor and definitely wigs. He was better at wigs than I was. He knows how that stuff works. Yeah. And then Laugh was off doing his own thing. Laugh taught us a good amount of stuff for, like, props and doodads and things of that nature. But yeah, things such as cosplay a folding lawn chair, so real. Cosplay costumes that use actual gadgets like helmets opening, crazy expensive though, and some of the people who make them are, like, freaking engineers. Yeah, stuff like that you need, like, engineer stuff. Like, that's some crazy things. Oracle, armorer, Theo, seamstress. Yes, that's how it goes. So we were like we had all our bases covered essentially with the two of us. Man, why are more? Why not are less? I see. Armor are less. I see. A walking PC if I could. I mean, if you want to cosplay a walking PC, you just get, like, a big cardboard box and then paint it like a PC. You can do that. That's a way to cosplay a giant PC. For cheap. Yeah. Any pictures of you? Oh, I have any pictures of y'all's work? I might commission you one day in the far future. Pictures of y'all's work for, like, art? Or you mean, like, cosplay? Art or cosplay? Because I've never done a cosplay commission before, and now it's kind of, I can't really do that because I don't have a model or the resources now that Joanne is shutting down. If you mean art, I can throw my art on the screen. I mean, you're looking at my art right now, this me. Have you seen some of the Gundam cosplays? But they're literally cardboard boxes taped together with the word Gundam sharpened onto them. Yes, they're so good. They're so funny. A con that I used to go to straight up had a cardboard cosplay contest where it was separate from the regular cosplay contest. It was specifically for cosplays made entirely of cardboard. It was really fun. Give me a Code Vein Lewis cosplay and my life is yours. Look up what the hell that is. Code Vein Lewis. Spelled that wrong. Hello, you. Oh, you're dapper. Oh, you're Dude, hold on, whoa. Who the fuck? Hi. Hello. I can't like zoom in on any of these pictures. That doesn't look difficult. Just kind of wearing clothes. I can see his arm thing though. Like, does he have armor on his arm? I can't see the— oh, he's got like a big ass arm thing. What? Oh, this doesn't seem difficult. Aside from his weird arm thing, he's got like a shoulder pad and like belts? Belts? Is that what that is? That's probably gonna be the weirdest part. But yeah, that's not that difficult. I mean, it is now that Joanne doesn't exist anymore. It fucking sucks as a companion, but the trip is immaculate, I cannot lie. Water? I have a water bottle here. You guys can just put water in the chat, or hydrate in the chat, and I'll drink anyway, pretend that the redeem goes off. Man. Yeah, why not both? I don't think I can do a cosplay commission. I am not skilled enough to know how that works, because I'm entirely, like, pretty much entirely self-taught when it comes to cosplay stuff. Like, I've gone to cosplay competitions. I've gone to a cosplay competition, and they're like, hey, did, this, they'll use some terminology, and I'm like, I have no idea what the fuck you just said. Speak in literal terms. I don't know what drafting a pattern means. But yeah, or I don't know these different types of— yeah, random. I don't know what kinds of stitches you're talking about. I don't know all these techniques. I don't know what drafting means. I just— please, this is what I did. Yeah, I mean, they turn out fantastic. Like, and not to toot my own horn or anything, I'm a really good cosplay maker. I only know what I've learned on my own. I definitely don't use any real techniques that that you would probably normally learn in like a sewing class. I put things together the way that I, in my brain, visualize how things are put together, and I put it together, and it works, and it's real good. I'd have to like go through my phone. I'd have to go through my phone to find pictures of our cosplays. The only one that I can show you are our Soulsborne cosplays, because they're like the only ones I have pictures of. Well, for one reason, and then the other reason is because all our faces are covered and stuff like that. Have I sent them to the Discord before? Jeff needs to scribble it down. Rough draft. Draft means to make your own patterns, I think. Draft just kind of means make your own patterns from what I gathered in context. I still don't really know what it means because I was never taught. But I think it's kind of like making your own patterns, drawing out your own patterns. A horn tuber? What does that fuck? Don't do that. I'll beat you with a lead pipe. This is like Piccolo? Can Aura farm like nobody? Will get folded minute 1 if shit hits the fan. I'm so— no, poor Lewis. Poor Lewis. Bruh. He doesn't look like a Lewis. He does not look like his name would be Lewis. Lewis is too normal of a name for this man. Is he wearing a— that's what I was— that. He's got like a face mask. Oh, that's hot. Hi. Hello. Why is he so cute? I'm gonna shut this tab before I frothing over this fictional character that I've never seen before now. Cosplays are lazy as hell. I just used some of the clothes I had. MC from the game called Prototype wore boots, blue jeans, and a leather jacket with a hoodie. Oh, yeah, classic cosplays are fine. Oh, it's pronounced the French way, Louis. It's pronounced Louis? No, that's even worse. That's even worse, dude. Louis. Louis Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia, let me go. Magnifico. Oh. I'm just a poor boy. Nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Where is life? This monstrosity. Pronunciation annoys me. St. Louis and Louisville do not sound the same. Wait, what? They don't? Is it St. Louis? Is it No, I've never heard somebody say St. Louis. Louisville isn't for... Louisville? Is Louisville pronounced Louisville? There's no way. There's no way. What? Oh. This is in Canada. Oh. Ooh, okay, maybe it is pronounced that way. I was thinking of something else. Never mind. Prototype. I don't know No, I feel like I probably heard of Prototype. Damn French. This was pre-French forgiveness era. I no longer forgive the French. I no longer forgive the French, bro. The French were forgiven momentarily. There was a temporary ceasefire. That ceasefire, the temporary status is no longer active. There is now no more ceasefire against the French for me. Is it worse? I'll make every... Oh my god. It's Louisville. What the fuck? Last name pronunciations are on top 5 fearless. Dude, my original my heritage last name, that's not my last name, is exceedingly Italian. And I low-key wish I grew up with my exceedingly Italian last name, because it would be so funny seeing teachers and stuff trying to pronounce it. They would have no idea how to pronounce it. It's funny though. Run away, turn away, run away. Run away, run away, show me sign that I come, I don't know the words to that song. I never watched Ajin. Oracle watched Ajin. It's just like Tokyo Ghoul. Isn't it just like a retelling of Tokyo Ghoul? It's not. I think it came before Tokyo Ghoul, actually. Maybe? Did it? I can't remember. But it's a similar plot to Tokyo Ghoul as far as I'm aware. From what I've heard from Oracle. Oracle. Cities in Missouri and Kentucky. Oh, I have never been... Have I been to Missouri? No, I don't think I've ever been to Missouri and Kentucky. Prototype is the infamous rival that didn't make it past its second game despite being better. Oh, the infamous rival, like Infamous as the game. Really? Infamous? I think Infamous was fun. Is Prototype better than Infamous? Infamous was good. From what I remember, it was many years ago. Many years ago. Lurk time for me again. This bookshelf ain't gonna assemble itself. Oh yeah, do you want to wait for me to end stream so I can drive over and help you assemble that bookshelf? Because I'll do that. I can head over and assemble the bookshelf. Assist you in this endeavor. I'm real hungry. I'm down to go out and get food. And I'm already dressed from when you came over earlier to pick up your Ethernet cable. Oh yeah, I have a new Ethernet cable, chat. I have an Ethernet cable and I've returned Skies to him. So now I should not have any more issues with any of that. I still don't know the issue of why the game and VC people get crunchy. I haven't gotten to look into that much. You want to build? Come over and help me build this. I won't complain. You helped earlier today. You can pick up curry. Oh yeah, that's true. The Sky came over and was so wonderful. He helped us move furniture and put down a rug and things while he was over picking up the cable. So now I need to go and assist you in bookshelf. Because there are certain things that there are a 2-person job for. Like when I built my big ass desk, that was not a 1-person job. That was specifically a 2-person job. And your bookshelf, I'm sure, is not nearly as complex as my desk, but still. I got connected, yes! Studio got sent to the Call of Duty mine. Uh-oh. How many oracles do you need to change a car tire? I don't need any oracles. I can change a car tire by myself. I mean, I know how to change. Oh, that's another thing I did during my time off. I learned how to change my my car headlights. I think I mentioned that during one of the streams. During one of the Don't Starve streams, I learned how to change my car headlights. It's super easy. It's super easy. At least on my car. On my car, it's super easy. It's straight up, you just open the top, take out the plastic thing, unscrew, like untwist, change the light bulb, retwist, you're good. That's it. All good in the neighborhood. Oh, and then just uploaded something. What is this? I'll watch that afterwards. It's a short. They could describe everything with one single word. Hashtag gnarly, hashtag shorts. What? Incredible. How do you take off the plastic thing? Okay. So, okay, that's actually really funny you asked that. Because the plastic thing, it's like a plastic, not a case, cover plate, like a little plastic plate that's kind of fitted to different thing in your front area, and it's put onto with little like plastic clips that supposedly are really annoying to take on and off because they easily break and all of that. When I opened the hood, there were no clips. There were no clips in this plastic thing. This is free floating. It stays in place because it's shaped to the thing that's around, but there's no clips in here. It's just there. It's just hanging out. He's fine. Don't have to deal with him. Real good, real fun. I just had to pick him up and like put him on the ground and then put him back. It's great. Because like it doesn't cause any issues. And things, I don't know who did that. It wasn't me. I did not remove these clips. I did not remove these clips and not put them back on. The only other time that I can think we had would even be work on the front of the car was years ago when my mom helped me change my car battery. That's the only other time I can think of that happening, and I don't remember if it had clips in then either. But there's just no clips, and I've never had trouble. I've been driving my car for a decade. Either somebody, while it was during an inspection, they took the clips out and said, nah, there's no need to put them back in. Or the people who owned it before me were like, yeah, we don't need these. We don't need these. It doesn't sound safe. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. It's not going anywhere. It's not gonna go anywhere. It does not actually need the clips, it seems. You can jimmy it around. It'll shift maybe like centimeter or an inch or whatever, shift it around a little bit. But since the hood is down the whole time, wind's not getting to it, it's not being pushed around, it's just there. It stays in place. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't need the clips. Random messages from me? Oh no, it doesn't like you. That sucks. Oh, it says 1 person with an X and 2 people with a check. Okay, so I can head over and help with that, I suppose. What time is it? It's been 13 minutes until 2 hours. I'll go for another 13 minutes so I can hit the 2-hour mark, and then I'll hop off and go help Sky build his bookshelf. Yeah. Oh, you help with mothering Pizza Hut order and watch season 3 of My Hero Academia afterwards. Goodbye, chat. Bye, Rocket. Bye, bye, bye. Thank you for stopping by. Imagine if you had to do the same thing Marv has to do. Yeah, stick your hand into the wheel and take the bulb off. How many nails will be broken? Yeah, that does not seem fun. I'm glad mine does not have to do that. And I'm glad that it doesn't have the plastic clips, because the plastic clips, getting those on and off, are the most annoying part. Are the most annoying part. But what's so funny what's so funny is that, dude, the price they make you pay is ridiculous. Like, so I found out I had a burnt out headlight. I was on my way home and a cop pulled me over. He's like, hey, you got a headlight out. And I'm like, oh my god. I mean, he just gave me like a warning. Like, I had another cop at one point tell me, you have to be a real asshole cop to give someone a ticket for a burnt out headlight. Like, that's just something they really don't do. So I wasn't really worried about getting a violation or whatever for it, or a ticket. So he gave me a warning for it. He's like, yeah, just you can go get that fixed. I'm like, thumbs up, brother. So I went home and I'm like, hey, mom, I got a burnout headlight. It got pulled over, and she's like, oh, those are expensive. Those are like $300 to get replaced. And what do you mean? $300? The bulbs cost $20 at Walmart. What do you mean? Because it's not the first time that I have had to have a bulb replaced for it. And I've bought the bulb at Walmart before. I didn't install it that time. I had one of my old coworkers do it. I had someone else do it for me. But, so I knew that they didn't cost $300. And it does not take $280 of work to put in a new headlight. I mean, some new bulbs, some new cars are insane, where you have to replace the entire new thing, like the entire bulb. Yeah, new cars suck. New cars have those like weird embedded things, and some of them you need to take apart, like take the engine out to change the headlights, essentially, which is so stupid. I don't know why they did that, but I looked up on YouTube, like, hey, how do you change a headlight in, insert car model in year here? And there were multiple tutorials. I looked at it. It takes like 5 minutes. It takes 5 minutes to just take it out, untwist it, put the new bulb in, twist it back in, re-put the plastic thing back on. So easy. $20. And the thing is, I looked in my car manual to make sure what kind of bulb I needed, obviously. And I went to Walmart, and I'm like, okay, I'm looking at the bulb sections, and I'm like, I think it's this one. But I wasn't 100% sure, so I drove down the street to AutoZone. And I'm like, I know these guys are gonna try and rip me off. So I went in, and I looked, and on the shelf, yeah, whereas, like, the 2-pack of the bulbs, of the headlights, were like $20 at Walmart, a single pack, like a single bulb, was like $45. And I'm like, haha, no. So, but I'm like, I need to get an expert's thing. Like, I showed him the picture of my manual, like, hey, it says this, is this the right bulb? Because exact same pack, exact same brand. And they're like, yeah, and then it tried to get me to be like, hey, buy this, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh no, I just needed to know that, thanks, thumbs up, bye. You can put that bulb back on the shelf, bye. And I went away and drove back to Walmart and bought a 2-pack for less than half the price of a singular one at AutoZone. And then I just went home and spent 10 minutes replacing my light bulbs. And it was all good. So yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, some of the stuff that people can get away with. Mom's vehicle is also easy to maintenance, except for the busted radiator. The bulb is the same process as yours. Push the clip in, twist, and pull out. Your mom was probably having a laugh. Yeah, my mom was like showering me with praise. Like afterwards, she's like, oh my gosh, girls usually don't even like consider working on their doing work on a car, let alone actually like going out and doing it. And I'm like, you literally just unscrew and rescrew the light bulb. Like, cars, you should know this. You should know that car maintenance is not as expensive as they want you to think. Oh, God. I know how to change a tire. My mom taught me how to change a tire. Thankfully, I only ever had to do that once. Oh, gosh, man. The anti-consumer, yeah. I got pulled over for going 45 and a 35. Ugh. No wonder some people want to abolish the police. Yeah, that's rude. That's, they usually don't pull you over for 10 over. That is kind of obnoxious. New light bulbs. Yeah, new light bulbs. Because, okay, so, a thing that I do learn, if you are replacing a headlight, if you have a burnt out headlight, replace both of them at the same time. replace both of the bulbs at the same time, even if the other one's not burnt out, because if one is burnt out, the other one's probably going to be burnt out soon, because they're usually replaced in pairs with, like, they have different, like, wear down and stuff like that. So I looked online, and a good tip I found was, like, yeah, always replace both of them at the same time if one is burnt out, and save the not burnt one out, the one that was not burnt out yet, as a spare, in case one does burn out and you need, like, one in case of emergency. You can just pull out the one from last time and stick it in until you can go to the store and buy 2 new bulbs from Walmart and replace them again. So that's it there. There's your car tip for the day. Save your not burnt out bulb as a spare for emergencies. Yeah, a cop would also give you a ticket if they gotta fill out a quota. That is the stupidest fucking thing. Is that a real thing? A quota? Is a quota real? Because that's the dumbest goddamn thing that I've ever heard. I have to take the headlight assembly off my car and the bulbs are attached to the inside of it. Step 1, remove the front number. Oh my god. Okay, check the air filter. A clean filter saves gas. I don't know how to check the air filter, actually. I don't actually know how to do that. I should maybe check that. Usually you can tell when an air filter is kind of busted, right? Like, because the airflow in your car, like out of your AC and stuff, is not as good. Mine is still fine. Front bumper? Oh, the front bumper instead of front number. Front bumper? Having to take apart your car like that sounds like a nightmare, dude. I'm so glad my lovely Toyota just lets me pop the bulb out and pop a new one. It's so good. I got lucky with that. I mean, I wouldn't... if I had to, like, get on the ground and shove my hand up underneath the wheel, I would have. I would much rather do that than spend $300 on a $20 bulb. It's so dumb. Well, I guess, like, a $10 bulb, since 2 of them were $20. It's stupid. Yeah. But yes. So, good times. Good times. I'm learning. I'm self-sufficient. Changing a tire is honestly not that hard. The only issue I have with changing a tire is that, I don't weigh much. And the screws on the tires that are, you know, that hold the tire in place are screwed on very well. They're screwed on very tightly. They need to be. And I'm glad my mom was there to help me, learn how to do it the first time. I learned I'm self-sufficient. I'm Sky. Hello. You don't weigh much, you don't say. Hey, I am explaining the... So, I was, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm glad my mom was with me there, because she weighs a lot more than I do. And I could not push down hard enough. I did not have the weight behind me to push down enough on the wrench to unscrew the thing. I was straight up, like, you had the wrench thing stuck out, like, from the wheel. I was standing and jumping on that fucking thing, and I just didn't weigh enough to put enough force to unscrew it. The less you weigh, the less you exist. It's science. I'm rewriting science. I bet the less you weigh, the more you exist. Oh yeah, leverage can be a bitch. Yeah, I just didn't have the weight to get the right leverage. So my mom had to, like, come and, like, push down real hard on the wrench. I don't know if it's called a wrench. It's probably called a wrench. My brain is fuzzed up right now. But yeah, so we ended up fixing the wheel. It was all good. One thing I did learn is that I don't have a jack in my car. I guess whoever jumping on a real small wheel. Yes, I was legit, like, standing on the wrench because I just didn't weigh enough to unscrew it, to push it hard enough to unscrew the bolt. Tire iron is what I've heard referred to as. It wasn't one of the cross ones, though. It wasn't like a cross one. It was, it kind of looked like just a regular wrench, I think, except it, like, stuck into it. Maybe it isn't just called a tire iron still. Usually when I think of tire iron, I think of, like, the cross section, like the plus sign kind of guys with the stuff on all 4 lines. Oh, the L filter's on the side of the engine. It's easy to replace, usually unscrewing the cover, taking out the filter, vacuuming the inside, then tossing in a filter. Yeah, don't those cost like $15 or something like that? But yeah. But I did it. So if I ever, yeah, I don't have a jack in my car, and I never went to buy a new one, so that's the only thing, is I probably need to buy a new jack, or if my tire, goes flat again, I'm gonna have to flag someone down. I'm gonna have to flag someone down and say, hey, can I use your car jack so I can change my wheel? Cause I assume those are not cheap. I would not expect a car jack to be something you can get for like $30. Especially if AutoZone is charging $45 for like a $10 bulb. I'm not gonna trust them to sell me a jack at a reasonable price. But hopefully I don't have to worry about a flat tire anytime soon. I still don't even know how my tire went flat the first time. It was back when I was working at Weewa, and I just left work. And then the tire was flat. I don't know what happened. I got in my car and I started like backing up. I didn't even get out of the parking lot. I didn't get out of the parking lot because I'm like, something's wrong. Something is wrong here. So I got out and I looked, and then the passenger side front tire was flat, and I'm like, oh, fuck. So I called up my mom, like, dude, what the hell do I do? Because my mom's the car person. My mom knows a ton about cars. She sold cars for 25 years. She's super knowledgeable about cars and how they work and what to do with them. So any car stuff is stuff that I've learned from her. And we had complete role reversal in our house between my mom and dad. My mom was the breadwinner. She went out and did the work all day. She knows about all the cars. She knows all the handyman stuff. Like, she does like the physical labor. My dad was the one who stayed home and like took care of us and cooked all the food and things such as. Like, it was it was not the same. It was the opposite. Have you tried jumping on it? Okay, I mean, yeah. Okay. A tip, if any of you need to change a tire, unscrew the bolts before you lift the wheel in the air. Because if you try and unscrew it while the wheel is in the air, it's free rotating, and it makes it super difficult to actually get a proper thing on it. That's something my mom made sure to tell me, like, hey, unscrew it before you lift the car up. So, thumbs up. There you go. There's your second tip for the day, besides saving a spare headlight that didn't burn out. To have reasonable prices is but a dream of the past. In this economy, yeah. It sure fucking is, buddy. Oh, your car doesn't have a jack? They're usually kind of hidden in the back. Mine is actually with the spare tire under a latch in the trunk section. Yeah! I guess the person who owned the car before me took it out and just didn't put it back. Because we did. We looked back where the jack was. There was just an empty space where the jack was supposed to be. We had the other things, I think. But we just used the one that was in my mom's car, because she drove over to help me change the tire. And yeah, so it's just missing from my car. Like, the space is there and it's gone. Which really sucks. Flat tires mean nothing when using foot power. I'll just shove my legs through the bottom of my car and start running like Frederick Flintstone. First job I had was an auto mechanic. Oh, I learned a lot with the manager and one other employee were scumbags. Manager was always taking off to fuck around. The other employee got into an argument with me. Another guy broke us up. Then when I turned to pick up the lug nuts, the a-hole kicked me in the gooch. They never found his body. Dude, I believe you. I believe you if you just said you killed a man that day. But yeah, thing is, it doesn't hurt the car or the wrench or whatever if I did try jumping on the thing. Sometimes that's kind of needed in my case, because I don't have enough weight to just push down on it. Parents' minivan, it was stashed in the trunk in a hidden side panel. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but it's, okay, I've hit the 2-hour mark. I gotta go help Skyvala build his desk, or not desk, what is it? Bookshelf, as payment for him helping us move furniture and stuff today. And also, Sky is also coming back on Sunday to come help us clean out our basement because he's so generous. So generous. Yeah, go put some furniture together. If I can put together my crazy ass desk, I can put together a doodad. But yes, I am back for, like, I'm actually back hopefully this time. I've decompressed enough, I've de-stressed enough that I can try and more easily balance the commissions and projects and streaming. To an extent, which is why I'm only going to be streaming like a couple times a week for a while. But, still get some of me here. I will still be here. Ahahaha. I'll see you on Thursday. Yes, Thursday I'm streaming again. Peace. But bye-bye, Otsu Blue. Take care of yourself. Thank you. You guys as well. Thank you for stopping by after me being gone, aside from Don't Starve Together. Otsu Blue, good to see you again. Take care. Thank you. Otsu Blue, Otsu Blue. Before I keep getting distracted, bye.